Hello friends, myself Hemanto Pal. Welcome to my channel Hospitality Career Builder. Today we are going to cover the interview of a food and beverage supervisor / captain / executive. As a food and beverage supervisor, you have a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. Running the overall operations of a restaurant is difficult, especially when food safety and hygiene are of the utmost importance. And this is why food and beverage supervisors find themselves being thoroughly judged during the time they are being interviewed. From the simple "tell me about yourself" to the complex "how do you apply quality standards," everything is important to answer properly. If you know your job, you will not have any issues during the interview. However, it is still important to prepare beforehand. Reading the job description in detail is important so that you know what to expect at the interview. Just to help you a little, here is top 10 questions and answers that you may come across when appearing for a food and beverage supervisor job. Tell me about yourself. Tips: don't tell the interviewer your name again. He has your CV in his hand during the interview. Use your skills, strength, work experience, last assignment, and highest education. Answer: I am a dedicated hospitality professional who has worked as a F&B supervisor / F&B associate at JW Marriott, Jaipur for 2 years. I am an expert in handling and overseeing food and beverage operations. As a great team player and focused, I work well with others. Moreover, I have 3 years of experience in food and beverage service. I've done Bachelor's of Science in Hotel Management from IHM Kolkata, and I'm super excited to be here. In telephone interview, say I'm super excited for this job. What are the key tasks of a food and beverage supervisor? Tips: mention all the key responsibilities of food and beverage supervisor. Answer: food and beverage supervisor provide leadership to outlet staff. They create and disseminate schedules and duties, oversee food preparation activities, control inventories of food and equipment, recommend measures to improve work procedures, and ensure that customers have an enjoyable dining experience. Why did you leave your last job? Tips: don't answer negatively. Thanks to your previous organization. And share your positive thoughts. Answer: I was looking for a little more challenge. While I loved my work immensely, I believe that I have a lot more to offer to a more significant concern. Please tell me about your long-term career goals as a food and beverage supervisor. Tips: share your thoughts. Describe how you will achieve it. Answer: I intend to become a general manager of a reputed 5-star hotel. But I am aware of the fact that this is not possible unless I truly understand the core restaurant business. In the next decade or so, I intend to learn the ropes and contribute all that I know. How you would be a resource for our hotel. Tips: talk about your skills. Add example. Answer: I am a results-oriented individual who knows the hotel and restaurant business inside out. I also have vast experience in leading and training restaurant staff, and I am positive that this experience will be a significant contribution. At my last assignment, some of our food items were not getting sold, so I took the initiative and highlighted my concern to DF&B. We did menu engineering and we successfully implemented best-selling dishes in the menu with full descriptions of each and every dishes. We conducted menu training and organized food promotion with glass of beverage. And we were succeeded. 6. Tell me something which is not there in your resume. Tips: don't get confused by this question. Interviewer wants to know how confident you are. And share one of your strengths instead. Answer: I gain trust easily, other people's trust, with my positive attitude and helpful nature. 7. What have you learned from your past jobs that related to food and beverage supervisor? Tips: answer should be related to your organization's vision. Answer: the most important thing that I have learned is that the guest/customer is indeed always right, even when he is wrong. Unless the situation is really critical, it is important to satisfy your guests/customers completely to retain repeat business. 8. Please tell me your greatest weaknesses related to the food and beverage supervisor, and how do you improve them? Tips: Don't say you are not good at something. Say your weaknesses as a strength. Answer: I would probably coin those limitations, not weaknesses. Firstly, I am a stickler for perfection. So if I find that things are not done to perfection, it bothers me. To counter this, I try to control myself when I see less than perfect work is done. Lastly, I am quite uptight about calculations. At the end of the day, I make it my job to balance the cash drawer myself. If it is not my job, I still like to leave things tallied. 9. What are the most common mistakes for this job/position and how to solve them? Tips: honestly reply the mistakes which generally happen often. Don't feel you have doubt in yourself to do mistake. Answer: food and beverage supervisor may end up making mistakes while on duty. Some common ones are not overseeing food preparation work constantly, not handling staffing issues properly, and failing to provide excellence in customer service. All these are easy to overcome through meticulousness and in-depth knowledge of the actual job description of a food and beverage supervisor. 10. What is your expected salary? Tips: don't directly ask for the higher salary. If interviewer found that you are the best candidate for this job, he will definitely offer you good salary. Answer: since I have worked as a food and beverage supervisor for 2 years, I am still expecting salary as company's norms as per my designation, qualification, and experience, which will help me to maintain the standard level of my personal and economical needs. I believe that my salary requirements should be competitive. Or salary has never been an issue for me. As an experienced candidate, I would like to go to the company's norm which will fulfill my financial needs. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, then do like,